ArsenalFanTV, big win today, Chris.
It's rubbish. I wanted a clean sheet, so I'm not happy. No, it's absolutely fabulous. I mean, to come here on such a historic day, first ever visit to the Olympic Stadium, an iconic venue, and to put on a performance like that, and when that scoreline did not flatter us, it could and should have been 10. It should have been 5 at half-time, to be honest. And with some of the goals we scored, we were so wasteful, but some of the goals we scored were absolutely beautiful, you know. And, you know, it's especially after Wednesday night, we need to get that momentum back. And, you know, unfortunately for the Wenger out brigade, they'll probably have to crawl back under the hole they came out of on Wednesday and all the moaners. But, I mean, Sanchez, I think today, I'm not just saying this because he scored a hat-trick, but he is the best player in the Premiership.
You'd say that?
Well,
we'll compare him with the strikers. So you've got to compare him with Aguero. You've got to compare him with Costa as well. No. So you think he's better than Costa?
It's not even clear. Sanchez and Aguero are streets ahead of anyone else. They contribute so much more to the team effort in terms of all-round performance. Costa is a reliable goal scorer. He's very good, but not in Aguero's and Sanchez.
Chelsea fans will be really upset with that. I mean, I do rate Costa, but yes, I do think that Alexis Sanchez, we've got a world-class player there.
Let's just talk about Sanchez. Who cares about Costa? Sanchez, the reason I say it over Aguero is because he's firstly the most hard-working player in the Premiership, one of the top 5 hard-working players in the world. But also he creates. Not many people say this, but he's as good at creating as Mesut Ozil. The first goal that Arsenal scored today is a perfect example of that. Ozil scored it. He gets all the chance, but really that was down Sanchez's goal. He suited brilliantly to get in that position, and then that was the sign of a great player to pass it to someone that's in a better position than him. That was what I admired most. One of the things I admired most about Thierry Henry that never gets said is how unselfish he was. He was one of the most unselfish players in the world. Whenever there was a team player in a better position, he would always pass it. If Henry was as selfish as a striker, say Alan Shearer or Ian Wright, I don't say he's selfish negatively, but you know what I mean. He would have got 400 or 500 goals for Arsenal, you know, and that's what Sanchez said. But in terms of Sanchez's goals, the first goal he scored has to be one of the goals of the season. I'm not going overboard here. That touch to get in that position and the finish was out of this world. And for anyone that's still wondering if he's a striker, take a look at the third goal. That little dummy and dink, that was just fucking rude. Yeah, he sat the keeper down. That was brilliant. He is outscoring Thierry Henry at the moment. If you take away penalties, he's outscoring Thierry Henry. For me, he should be... Right, Messi and Ronaldo are going to be past their peak in a couple of years' time. Sanchez can step up to, you know, be one of those best players in the world, in my opinion. But I just want to say about the stadium as well. It was nice to see that the fire drill is working effectively in the new stadium. There's hardly any fans again, but I think this is also a good moment to just comment on the fact that, you know, they've moved stadium, and this is 10 years for us as well, the Emirates, and it's like, you know. I think it's underplayed how well we've done at the Emirates. I know we haven't won all the trophies that, you know, we've wanted to, but we've always come second, third, or fourth at the Emirates, and like we've won 2 FA Cups as well. And if you consider the massive financial constraints, like we spent 400 million on that, we've had massive financial hardship, you know, in terms of net spend on transfer. It's not just the financial side; it's the physical side and the psychological side. You see, every team that moves stadium does struggle. West Ham are 16th. Before today, they were up there with the top 6 last season. Most teams that move stadium actually get relegated, like Derby, Southampton, Leicester, loads of clubs. They usually, I'm not saying we should have got relegated, but I'm just saying it's a commendable achievement for over those 10 years that we've still been at the top end of English football. And, you know, West Ham are paying, what, $2.5 million a year for this, but they got the deal of the century getting this place, like for $2.5 million a year. And they don't even have to pay the running costs or anything like that. So, you know, it should be appreciated how well we've done.